Boat tragedy in India leaves mother and child dead. Strong earthquake strikes Japan, shaking buildings and residents. Severe flooding hits the US, forcing evacuations across states. Rampaging elephant in India kills one and injures several. Volcanic activity intensifies in the Philippines, evacuations underway. This and more coming up in today's report.
A tragic boat accident has been reported in India, near the Bargi Dam on the Narmada River, close to the city of Jabalpur. According to preliminary reports, a tourist boat carrying around 30 people suddenly capsized during a river cruise. The exact cause is still under investigation, but authorities say overcrowding and strong currents may have played a role. Emergency crews responded immediately. Rescue teams, including divers, were deployed to search for survivors. At least 9 people have been confirmed dead, while several others remain missing. Search operations are still ongoing. One of the most heartbreaking details. Authorities say the bodies of a mother and her 4-year-old son were found embracing each other. Officials believe the woman was trying to protect her child in the final moments. Videos circulating online show the boat shortly before the incident, appearing heavily crowded. Additional footage shows rescue efforts and recovery operations at the scene. Survivors report panic as the boat overturned. Some passengers managed to swim to safety, while others were rescued by locals and emergency teams. There are also reports that not all passengers were provided with life jackets. The situation remains under investigation. Authorities say the cause of the accident is still being determined. A magnitude 5.7 earthquake struck Japan on May 2nd, according to seismological agencies. Authorities say the quake occurred at a relatively shallow depth, which made the shaking feel stronger across several regions. Residents report buildings swaying, furniture shaking, and objects falling from shelves. Videos circulating online show the moment of the tremor, with security cameras shaking and warning alarms sounding. According to officials, Japan's early warning system was activated and alerts were sent seconds before the main shaking began. No major damage has been reported so far. Authorities say there are no confirmed casualties or serious injuries at this time. Emergency crews responded and inspections are underway to assess buildings, infrastructure, and transportation systems. Experts warn that aftershocks are possible in the coming days. The situation remains under investigation, authorities say. Severe flooding has hit multiple states across the United States on May 3rd, following heavy rainfall. According to officials, large volumes of rain fell in a short period of time, overwhelming drainage systems and causing rivers to overflow. Reports indicate widespread flooding in residential areas. Homes, streets, and ground floors of buildings have been submerged. In several locations, roads have become impassable. Videos circulating online show cars partially underwater and streets turning into fast-moving streams. Witnesses say water levels rose rapidly. Emergency crews responded to the scene. Rescue teams are carrying out evacuations in the hardest-hit areas, using boats and specialized vehicles. Authorities report damage to infrastructure, including washed-out roads and power outages in some regions. The situation remains under pressure as rainfall continues in parts of the affected areas. Officials warn that additional flooding is possible. The situation remains under investigation, authorities say. Severe flooding has been reported in Kenya on May 3rd after days of torrential rainfall. According to local authorities, continuous heavy rains caused rivers to overflow, leading to rapid flooding in several regions. Reports indicate casualties and multiple injuries. The exact number of victims has not yet been confirmed, and information is still being updated. Floodwaters have submerged homes, roads, and farmland. In some areas, the water rose so quickly that residents had little time to escape. Videos and images circulating online show entire villages underwater, with damaged houses and strong currents sweeping through communities. Witnesses say the destroyed property and carried away belongings. Emergency crews responded and are conducting rescue and evacuation operations in the most affected areas. The situation remains critical as rainfall continues. Authorities warn of further flooding and potential landslides. The situation remains under investigation, officials say. A dangerous incident involving a temple elephant was reported in India's Kerala state on May 1st. According to local authorities, the elephant entered a state known as must, a period of heightened aggression in male elephants. Reports indicate the animal suddenly became uncontrollable. One person was killed in the incident, and the elephant's handler was injured. Witnesses say the elephant moved through the area in a state of panic, damaging vehicles, knocking down structures, and breaking walls near the temple grounds. Videos circulating online show the animal rampaging, causing chaos as people run for safety. Emergency crews and animal control specialists responded to the scene. According to officials, the elephant was eventually subdued using tranquilizers. Its condition has since been stabilized. Authorities are now reviewing safety protocols related to the handling of temple animals. The situation remains under investigation, officials say. A rare and concerning virus case has been reported in China, involving a possible transmission from marine animals to humans. According to scientists, the infection is believed to be caused by a previously little-studied zoonotic virus. Authorities say this is the first known human case linked to this type of pathogen. Reports indicate the virus affects eye tissue. The patient developed serious complications, including symptoms consistent with glaucoma and vision loss. Medical teams are currently monitoring the case. Further tests are being conducted to better understand how the virus operates and how it may have been transmitted. According to experts, the exact source is still under investigation, but it may be linked to exposure to marine organisms. Health officials say there is no confirmed evidence of wider spread at this time. However, the case has raised concerns in the scientific community. Research is ongoing to assess potential risks and determine whether additional cases may emerge. The situation remains under investigation, authorities say. An unusual incident involving a swarm of bees caused disruption on a highway in the U.S. state of Tennessee. According to local authorities, a truck transporting beehives crashed near an interstate exit, releasing an estimated 1 million bees into the area. Reports indicate the swarm quickly spread across the roadway, forcing officials to shut down the affected section for safety reasons. Videos circulating online show large numbers of bees flying around vehicles, creating hazardous conditions for drivers and nearby residents. Emergency crews responded, along with professional beekeepers, who worked to contain the swarm and recover the hives. Authorities say there were no reports of serious injuries, though some individuals were stung. Residents were advised to avoid the area until the situation was brought under control. The situation has since been stabilized, and the cause of the crash remains under investigation, officials say. A dangerous incident involving a lion and a child has been reported at a zoo in China. According to preliminary reports, the incident occurred during a feeding session when a young girl got too close to the enclosure. Authorities say the animal suddenly lunged and grabbed the child through the barrier, triggering panic among visitors. Videos circulating online show the moment of the attack, with people shouting and rushing to pull the child away. Witnesses say adults nearby reacted immediately, and zoo staff quickly intervened. According to officials, the child survived, but sustained injuries. The severity of those injuries has not been fully disclosed. Emergency crews responded, and the area was secured shortly after the incident. Authorities have launched an investigation to determine how safety rules were breached and whether proper precautions were in place. The situation remains under investigation, officials say. Multiple minor earthquakes were recorded on May 2nd in different parts of the world. According to seismological agencies, a magnitude 4.1 earthquake struck near Wellington, New Zealand. Around the same time, another tremor measuring 4.3 was reported in Guatemala. Residents in New Zealand say they felt light shaking, with windows and household items vibrating briefly. Security camera footage circulating online captures the moment of the tremor. In Guatemala, similar mild shaking was reported across several almanac, with no immediate signs of major impact. Authorities say no significant damage or casualties have been reported in either location. Emergency services continue to monitor the situation for any aftershocks or further seismic activity. The situation remains stable, authorities say. Volcanic activity continues to intensify in the Philippines, with ongoing eruptions reported from Mount Canlaon. According to local authorities, recent activity includes ash emissions and visible lava flows moving down the slopes of the volcano. Reports indicate thick columns of ash rising into the atmosphere, spreading across nearby. Videos circulating online show glowing lava streams descending from the crater. Witnesses report rumbling sounds and periodic bursts of activity. Ashfall has been observed in surrounding communities. Emergency crews responded, and Vulkanologiczne Služby are closely monitoring the situation. According to officials, residents living near high-risk zones have been evacuated. Access to areas around the volcano has been restricted. Experts warn of potential further eruptions, lava flows, and landslides. The situation remains tense and under close observation, authorities say. Severe flooding and landslides have been reported in Recife, Brazil, following intense rainfall on May 5th. According to local authorities, heavy downpours over a short period caused water levels to rise rapidly, overwhelming drainage systems. Reports indicate widespread flooding in residential areas. Streets, homes, and basements have been submerged, with transportation disrupted across multiple districts. At the same time, landslides have been triggered in hillside areas. Mud and debris have swept down slopes, damaging buildings and blocking roads. Videos circulating online show fast-moving floodwaters carrying vehicles and debris through city streets. Witnesses report evacuations in the most affected neighborhoods as emergency crews work to assist residents. According to preliminary information, there are injuries, though the exact number remains unclear. Emergency responders are on the ground conducting rescue operations and assessing the damage. The situation remains critical as rainfall continues in parts of the region. Authorities say the situation is still under investigation. A tense incident unfolded during a circus performance in Russia involving a tiger and the audience. According to preliminary reports, a protective barrier separating the arena from spectators suddenly failed during the show. Authorities say one of the tigers broke through the barrier and moved toward the audience area, causing panic among spectators. Videos circulating online show the animal jumping over the damaged barrier as people rushed to leave their seats. Witnesses report that circus staff reacted quickly and managed to regain control of the animal within moments. According to officials, no fatalities have been reported. There are also no confirmed reports of serious injuries. Emergency crews responded and the performance was immediately stopped. An investigation has been launched to determine why the barrier failed and whether safety protocols were properly followed. The situation remains under investigation, authorities say. Heavy rainfall has caused significant flooding in Dhaka, the capital of Bangladesh. According to local authorities, intense downpours overwhelmed the city's drainage system, leading to widespread waterlogging across multiple districts. Reports indicate that streets, residential areas, and low-lying neighborhoods have been submerged. In some areas, transportation has been severely disrupted or completely halted. Videos circulating online show people wading through knee-deep water, while vehicles struggle to move through flooded roads. Witnesses report power outages in several parts of the city, along with limited access to certain neighborhoods. Municipal crews have been deployed and are working to pump out water and restore normal conditions. Officials say the situation is complicated by dense urban development and insufficient drainage capacity. The situation remains tense as more rainfall is expected. Information about possible injuries is still being updated, authorities say.